while indoors. Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Lee over at Laughing Place HQ in Orlando, Florida, and we got Jeremiah over at Universal Studios Florida today.
Yay!
Woohoo!
So looking at the picture on your screen, Lee, take off that banner for a second. What's wrong with this?
The Olympic dates. The Olympics, Tokyo 2020, July 23rd to August 8th.
Are we just sticking with the 2020?
We are, so I think what they're doing is they're just sticking to that date now, since it was technically supposed to be in 2020.
Yeah.
And they probably don't want to make new merchandise and all that.
We definitely saw between Universal and Disney what making new merchandise equals.
Yeah.
So hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am doing well. Got here, realized that it's still very busy. I forget, it's summer. Velocicoaster just opened yesterday officially, but we are going to walk towards a line that's shorter than this. But, we're going into Universal because our main story in Islands of Adventure would literally be, look, here's an open coaster. And over here, there's stuff that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, we'll walk around the studios and check out what's new. It was fun because we were just at the studios yesterday over in Hollywood.
Yes.
We get to see some Florida action.
Except for I don't have a cool water world attraction that's not going to work.
No, oh man.
Yeah,
hey, Princess Ashley, welcome to the stream.
It's also very strange as I was driving over going, which mask did I pack? Do I have my thicker mask? Do I have my thinner mask? Oh, wait, that's right. Universal, just like SeaWorld, is mask free.
Yeah, as long as you are fully vaccinated, you are free to live your life.
We're just focusing up right now because there's lots of people in line in front of me. And
yeah, no, that's fine. That's A-okay. Kind of surprising that there's quite a line going into here. There's no Velocicoaster here.
Yeah, the parking lot was very busy. Like, I was really surprised. Usually, 1:30 in the afternoon, it's not too bad for traffic coming in. It was still heavy traffic and lines. The security, as you'll find out later on, if you follow Laughing Place through our many news outlets, social medias, or just go to our website, laughingplace.com. They are testing out a new security checkpoint. We'll have more of the information of that later on, but that was one of the things as I came up. The line for security at 1:30 in the afternoon was still pretty long. And if you've been to Universal, the security here. They have multiple security spots, but it's all in the same rotunda area, so it can get a little congested. But hopefully this new security test will alleviate a lot of that and turn it much more into like Walt Disney World has right now with the free-flowing security check.
Yeah, hopefully it makes it a lot better, because that area does always it turns into a pinch point sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of funny, though, because that is like a pro strat right there, that you want to arrive usually later in the afternoon, and then you avoid all the people coming in for opening, but I guess not during the summer.
Nope, it is definitely summer, if not officially by the calendar, officially by the temperature and the crowds. But of course, the Brown Derby hat shop still hasn't opened yet. There's still a few things here that haven't reopened. They still have some of the social distancing markers on the ground for queues, where Disney has almost alleviated all the social distancing markers outdoors for at least the attractions.
Yeah. Tristan, I am doing good. Can't speak for Jeremiah. Might be hot where he is.
Jeremiah is hot where he is. It's very strange, though. Bart is out, but they don't have the motorhome out. And that's been a staple since the reopening of the park. They've had the motorhome out, and they'll switch out Bart or Homer in that. But now they just have Bart hanging out by the prop shop.
So great. We saw Bart yesterday as well over at Hollywood.
He just got in that tunnel that connects the two parks and just came over here to visit us.
I've heard about it. Have a cow, man.
Nice. You're hired.
Ay, caramba.
Nah. Eat my shorts. Oh, wait, that was more 16 Candles than Bart Simpson. Eat my shorts, man. There you go.
Is that an A-frame for the...
Horror makeup, which
yeah.
they're
Cool.
using the normal entrance again. I will probably be swinging by later on to enjoy the air conditioning and that show, because that is one of my favorite shows. They're still doing the mobile ordering, as you can tell from the line at Mel's.
Very cool. I haven't tested out their mobile ordering. Is it good?
It is challenging at times. You know, if you're going during the busy times, just like any theme park, you're going to wait in line. But with the mobile ordering here, you mobile order, you get in line, and then when you sit, you are sat at a table. So you could mobile order. I did this a few weeks ago. I was mobile ordering for Leaky Cauldron, and I was outside Diagon Alley, and when I walked in, the line for Leaky Cauldron was back into the dark area that I can't think of the name off the top of my head.
Oh, Nocturne Alley?
Yeah, and it was down there, and I asked the team member, about how long is the wait to get a table? Their answer, about an hour.
Yeah, not bad. Excelsior.
Yeah.
Hey, Abby. Welcome to the stream. Roaming around Universal Studios Florida here with Jeremiah.
Yes, and if you have any requests, questions, stupid Jeremiah tricks you want me to do, please feel free to put those in the comments. There aren't a lot of stupid Jeremiah tricks that can be done in this park, thankfully. And there's no Universal pressuring me to get on Blue Hills.
Yeah, no Popeye's Big Adventure through Volcano Island.
So I've never seen a car parked in this roadway.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's illegal parking right there.
I know, maybe somebody called an Uber and they came over this way. But, what we should be seeing pretty soon, some work done for Halloween Horror Nights out here.
Oh, yeah. Very excited.
Are we calling this year Halloween Horror Nights 30 again? Are they keeping the merchandise?
Oh, you know what? I forgot now. Let me double check and see what it shows on the website.
Because it wasn't really nights last year. It was Halloween Horror Days.
Yep, it is still 30. Never go alone.
Because Beetlejuice is going to get you.
Yeah, just don't say his name 2 more times.
We're going to walk back this way. Go ahead.
We got a question. Princess Ashley wants to know if you're a big fan of Jim Carrey.
I'm a big fan of early Jim Carrey. The TV show I can't think of off the top of my head that he was on.
In Living Color?
Thank you. In Living Color, The Mask, the early stuff before he just became the same character every time. But one of my all-time favorite movies is Man in the Moon.
Oh, gosh. What a great one. Yeah. One of my favorite movies is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Which also
I never watched that.
Oh, it's a good one. He also plays Dr. Robotnik in Sonic.
Yes. AKA he's just stole Tim Tracker's outfit. So Fievel's Playland is wide open.
Can we go down the slide this time?
Somehow I'm guessing that the 20-minute wait last time is now at least an hour.
Oh, wow, yeah. It looks like there's a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
Getting their FIFA on.
The slides are all open, but it doesn't look like the web crawl. Actually, it does look like the web crawl is open.
Oh, my God. Do they have web slingers as well?
One of these times, see, and I don't think I can do this with the camera because you have to hold on to both hands.
Gotcha.
Trust me, I was going to that one time. Nope, looks like the web crawl is still closed up.
No, that's a bummer.
But here, we'll watch one more person.
Hey, Alexia. Oh,
that does look really nice right now. We're gonna walk over to DreamWorks Destination, see if we can stroll in, or if they're doing still the show sets.
Let's stroll on by.
Of course, we also haven't tried our reception in there, so we will see how that goes.
Do they still have the play area all the way in the back open, or is that closed?
That's what I was just looking at. It looks like it's still closed. The Curious George play area.
Yeah.
Nope. Looks like it is. This is closed. There are team members just kind of blocking, and there is a rope set up.
Ah, bummer. Yeah, that place is wild. I can't believe how huge it is.
And of course, everybody, hopefully you all went and saw Spirit Untamed.
Oh, Spirit.
Because that came out on June 4th. Did we all go see that?
I know I haven't. It's on my list.
I can remember when I was in California, Universal out there was the first time I saw anything for Spirit Untamed, and it was just billboards everywhere in Universal California, Universal Studios Hollywood, and I'd never heard of it. And then I went to the movies shortly after I got back to Florida and saw a trailer for it, and then apparently it's been out, and now it's done. Curious George Goes to Town is closed.
Ah, bummer. It is quite a crazy area.
I don't think I've ever really been in here when it's open. Like, I've gone through here for Horror Nights for the queue.
Oh, I didn't know they used it for Horror Nights, but it makes sense.
Yeah, they have the green wall to the right. That leads backstage, and that's usually leads to one of the houses that they have back there. Which is fun to walk by Curious George as you're going to, Horror Nights' house.
Well, it's the same thing with Barney.
Yeah. That always used to be the scarier of the two, the house or walking by the giant Barney statue.
We got quite a queue going on here. People having some fun today.
Yeah, it's definitely more crowded than, well, again, it's now summertime and no more masks indoors or outdoors here. That's one of the big things that's definitely drawing a lot of guests. And they don't have reservation systems, so you can just purchase your tickets.
Yeah. Ah, the good old days.
Sooner or later. Although I still, as much as reservations can be difficult and at times very challenging to get and plan, I would still have a reservation than the time that I walked up to I pulled up to the toll booth and they're like, nope, both parks are full.
Yeah.
Wait, what? And then, the only way to figure that out is to go on their app and go, I think you have to click on 3 different things to find out if it's at capacity or not. But it's kind of quiet over here.
Princess Ashley is asking about Storm and Spider-Man, but that's at the other park, so not quite sure how those are doing right now, wait time-wise.
I know Storm Force hadn't reopened as of yet. Actually, if you can head on to the site or the app and check out, because Storm Force had been used for a queue for the Hulk coaster.
Ah. Yeah, let me see if I can check that.
Looks like people are heading towards the 2:30 Animal Actor show.
Fun.
I
Nice.
appreciate that attraction because it has a roof.
Yeah. Let's see what it shows here. Now, it looks like, at least on the app, it doesn't show that Storm is up yet. So it may still be being used as a queue. Spider-Man has a 75-minute wait.
Oh. Yep, a lot of people are in Islands of Adventure for Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
And the park is very busy, or not, the park is busy, but the one thing that I'm noticing is there's not a lot of activity. Like, the fountains aren't going. I haven't seen any characters out.
Yeah, we just saw Bart, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah. Also seems quiet right here. I know I have my earpods in, but still, like, I just heard the taco truck.
Dun, 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 dun. Got some lard lad donuts.
Yeah, I can't hear the background music.
Krusty burger. Yeah, I can't hear it either.
Oh,
It looks like we got a big group.
yeah, the groups are definitely returning, like the large family reunions, the matching shirts. Oh, I can kind of hear the background music now, but it is still very low.
Duff Beer has a little queue going on there.
I do appreciate that they changed from just the metal stanchions to these nice hard plastic fences to block off the seating area.
Those look a lot nicer.
Yeah, and they also aren't as easy to detach and move around. Yeah, nobody's meeting over here. We do have the Twirl and Hurl going, which I love everything about that attraction except the attraction.
Yeah.
You know, for a simple spinner, it's a simple spinner, but the audio is great. The whole background of it is amazing. That they just took an empty space and said, "Hey, what else can we do from The Simpsons?"
Yep, simple ride, but very, very well themed. And it's something good for the kids as well.
Yeah.
We got all the carnival attractions going on out here, which is awesome. I love walking through Simpsons land.
Yeah, it's definitely nice. I mean, I would still prefer Back to the Future, and I feel like, you know, in 5 or 6 years when things with Disney kind of work out and they're like, okay, Simpsons is back to Disney, I could see them going, you know what, let's put Back to the Future back in here because it's a retro attraction and it'll get the attendance.
Yeah, it would definitely get attention if they do something like that. But for now, Simpsons is cool.
Yeah. And the whole land, you know, definitely has a great feel to it. We're going to see if we can walk into the Men in Black shop and see if they have anything new in there.
Okay.
AKA, I want some air conditioning, and AKA, I'm looking for a specific comic that came out Wednesday that has sold out most places.
Yeah, and they do have comics in there. They also have, like, edible insects sometimes.
Yeah. They still have the photo wall for the graduates of 2021. Congratulations.
Fun. Yeah, they
everybody.
had a bunch of those over at Hollywood.
Yeah, Universal Hollywood used to have a lot of fun after-hours events for graduates and that kind of stuff.
Ooh, let's see. Oh, Superman's back there.
Yeah,
Oh, Batman. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Megatron.
The whole gang's here.
That's one of my favorite things is the complete mishmash in these stores.
Yeah.
You know, back here was anime, but now it's Pac-Man. And
Oh, Demon Slayer too. Interesting.
yeah, and there's some Dragon Ball Z, and then classic arcades.
Huh. You know, I've been in that store multiple times. I don't think I ever knew that it had that little back section there.
Usually because it's just anime. Like every time that I come in here, I'll stick my head in, and I'm not a big anime person. And speaking of the comics,
Oh, that's a cool shirt.
yeah, but there are no more comics here.
Oh, interesting.
I've been wondering if they're going to discontinue those because I don't think they've gotten many new shipments since the reopening.
I also can't imagine how many they would sell here.
The only reason that I ever come over here is when something sells out at my local shop. And one, I can find it here at times, and two, I get a discount with my annual pass. So that's always nice.
That's pretty smart.
They have the retro merchandise fully in stock,
cool.
including all the cups, which I always wanted to get, but all that you do with those cups is you drink from them once, and they're the ones you reach past in your cupboard, or the ones.
Yeah, because you never want to get them dirty again.
Yeah, and when you do get them dirty, you're like, I don't want to wash them in the dishwasher, or then you break them.
They are cool, though.
Yeah. Okay, so here we take a step back in time to the same background music that's been here for 15 years. Didn't this just celebrate its 15th anniversary? Oh, and by the way, happy birthday to this park. 31 years on June 7. Anybody tell me what the really the only two things that are left from opening day still are? Not you, Lee. Put them in the comments. Let's see. You will get
only two things that are here from opening day.
And this vacation information booth definitely is not one of them.
Gideon is saying that MIB is 21 years old this year.
There we go. I knew it was an anniversary. Thank you, Gideon. That is also Gideon's favorite attraction. So
it's a great attraction.
So Gideon probably should know the answer of what the last two original things left in this park is.
Yeah.
I would love to say Fear Factor 5 is gone, but it still doesn't look like it. Looks like they just covered the sign again.
Bummer. That is such a big area. I wish they would just do something else.
Yeah. Or I just wish they would bring back Bill and Ted this year.
Yeah.
I can remember when they announced Bill and Ted was going away, the concept was they were going to expand, or the rumor was they were going to expand Diagon Alley and kind of start heading over this way for maybe some type of new Harry Potter attraction. But that never came to pass. And then we had the dance crew for a little bit. So we'll see what happens this year.
Gideon got one of them. He said E.T.
Yes.
Oh.
The second
Princess
one,
Ashley, your wish is about to be granted because there is going to be another theme park coming.
Yeah.
It's going to be Epic Universe.
The second one that's been here since opening is not a attraction as far as you ride it, but it is something that is very entertaining. And I'll give you a hint. We've already talked about it. Let's go into Diagon Alley.
Let's go.
We'll use the same walkway I used last time. People are like, wait, there's an entrance here?
Yeah. It's such a cool entrance, though. It's such a cool transition.
Yeah. You couldn't hear the people that were just in front of me, but the mom stuck her head in and looked. And just the look on her face was sheer, like, shock and joy. And she's like, it's in here.
Oh, I can't wait for Nintendo World either, Kristen.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, there goes the train.
Gideon said horror makeup show?
Correct.
Hooray.
Yep, the horror makeup show in one form or another has been around since its opening and is still, well, it doesn't have a lot to compete with right now, but it's the best show in the Orlando area. Although Elmo rocks at SeaWorld. I could not say enough good things about that show. Go to our YouTube, look it up. It is so cute and so much fun.
Elmo does rock. So does that dragon.
Let's see if it's going to do anything.
Let me use my Harry Potter voice. Dragon!
Very good. You're the man of a million voices. Yeah, I mean, here, let's just kind of stand here and just do a pan shot of everything here in Diagon Alley and how busy it definitely is.
Ooh. And I heard that Bourne show is really good.
Bourne show is amazing. I definitely consider that something different than the horror makeup, but it is an amazing stunt show. I would love if that technology expands into a Disney park or maybe a different Universal park with some other type shows, because I could sit there and see that all day long.
Streets are busy in the alley.
Yep, and so far no dragon. I'm sorry. Dragon!
Dragon! Ron, get out of the way!
The other day when I was lucky enough to get a virtual return time for Rise of the Resistance, and they've all but removed, the only thing that's really even there as far as the social distancing or pandemic remnants is the plastic barrier, the plexiglass barrier on the attraction. But the pre-show that has, what's his name in it? I can't think of his character's name.
BB-8?
Yes. No. On the holding room.
Kylo Ren.
The Weasley.
Oh, the Weasley guy, yeah.
Yeah. And I find it funny that he is in a pre-show here and a pre-show at Disney. And both, he's kind of more of a, not hologram, but, for a better word, hologram type visual.
Yeah, I can't believe Ron Weasley went to the dark side. General Hux.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gideon.
Oh, Gideon's out of school. That's why he's watching.
I'm surprised he's not at Universal Studios Florida with everyone else.
The last remnants of Jaws.
Oh, I didn't even know that was there.
Yep.
Cool.
I mean, literally, this was the lagoon and everything. You'd cross, and I found some pictures the other day of my last visit here when it was still Jaws, and comparing what it looks like, and it seriously, same, different. Like where the sidewalk ends, to steal a good book name, that's like they just ripped all of that out from that point forward.
I remember when it was all under construction and they had those old school Universal Studios posters up.
Yes, I remember those. It's hard to believe that it's only been, a handful of years since Diagon Alley opened.
Yeah. It's just like magic.
You can't really hear the announcement because it's very low. And it was low when I was coming in. the new voiceover announcement. Universal policy is you do not need to wear a mask if you are fully vaccinated, and that's pretty much the way it sounds. Is you don't need to wear a mask if you're fully vaccinated.
Gotcha.
It is toasty today.
Let's see what it says. Yeah, it says over here it's 93.
93 with it feels like 115.
Yeah, usually. Oh, we're gonna go see Bruce. What a guy.
Shark! Oh, sorry, it's Dragon! You want that, Jet?
We're gonna need a bigger boat, Ron.
That's a weird mashup.
Ooh, Amy says it's 93 degrees in North Texas too. Yikes.
Ooh,
It is toasty.
North Texas 93 degrees is not Florida 93 degrees, but I'm not sure which one I'd rather have right now. Gonna enjoy some Rosanna.
I always like this outside area. It seems like no one usually comes out here.
One of the last times I was like out in this area, I can remember a rainstorm. One of the random rainstorm hits in 3 seconds, and just watching the inside, like the team members trying to stop people from coming in because it was so busy.
Wow.
Because here at Universal, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, it is a great view, Gideon. I like this view too. See a little transformer. Some lagoons.
I mean, I'd love it if the fountains were at least just going a little bit, but... Lee, do you remember when they used to have the photo spots? They had one over by the Pantages, and they had one over the Back to the Future building, where you'd set your camera down, and you would set it at a certain angle, and it'd say, "Okay, stand here." And then over the Back to the Future building, now Simpsons, they had the space shuttle because it was a matte painting type thing.
Oh, nope. Do not remember that at all, but that sounds cool.
They were really neat. Sadly, most of my Universal pictures, I think, have definitely gone the way of the Dodo of the older days, but those were some of the fun ones. Nice line for Richter Burger.
Oh, I was going to ask if it had a line. I think last time it did too.
Yeah.
How's Fast and Furious looking?
Looks like they're prepping for the big party for the 9th film to be released. Have you heard the rumor that's been going around of the crossover films?
Yeah. You know what? Might as well at this point.
I feel like you're trying to kill one franchise by attaching it to another franchise. And I can't really say if it would be Jurassic that they would be killing or Fast and the Furious that they would be killing.
Well, dinosaurs have already gone extinct once. I don't think they could do it again.
I mean, would they team up with the Velociraptor? Like, okay, you take the left, I'll take the right. Ah! That was my Velociraptor.
Looks like they have some entertainment set up here for the workers.
Yeah, they've been going. They have a schedule up. Their next one's at 3:10, so we won't be making it to that.
Oh, someone's angry about that.
Oh yeah, that sounded like a little Velociraptor down that way. Yeah, see, they still have some of the social distancing markers. I think this is for Louis.
Huh.
But really, there's, if you look down at it and you didn't know that there were social distancing markers, you would look at that and go, why is there tape on the ground?
I don't think they're ever going to finish building that building, Gideon. It is how it is. They just keep dancing every single time.
Yeah.
Playing music.
Could be worse. Could be those fish throwers that they used to have. Actually, that was a fun show. let's go somewhere that we've not gone on camera. Let's go into the Sting Alley, as they call it here, even though Sting was not filmed here. I mean, maybe the wrestler Sting walked through here at one point, but
I didn't realize it was called that.
in California on the tram tour where they film Sting, they call it Sting Alley. But they turn this into kind of that same feel.
Better watch your back while going through this alley.
Yeah. I feel like Jimmy Cagney is going to be knocking on the door.
Look here, see?
So, could you see the two team members that just walked past me in the green shirts?
Yeah.
Pretty sure one of them was an Elwood.
Cool.
Yeah, this little area is probably one of my favorite, just sit down areas when it's cooler.
When it's cooler.
Yeah.
Little barber shop.
Yeah, and it's just, I don't think I should go in there.
Oh, yeah. Hello?
Hello, anyone home?
Hey, Tammy. Welcome in.
This area, though, I always have PTSD from Horror Nights Stay and Scream when they'd load us up in here, and it would just be shoulder to shoulder for an hour and a half, especially trying to get to the Stranger Things house. And I'm happy that they moved them over to the other side, a little bit more open. But standing on these pavers.
Oh, yeah. I could imagine.
What time is it right now?
Right now it is 2:37.
Well, how about we stand in the shade for a little bit and get ready to enjoy some of the Blues Brothers.
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Blues Brothers.
They're on a mission from God. Yeah, they start at 2:40. That's why I was like, wow, it's really quiet. And then all of a sudden, the background music hit really loud.
When is the show?
2:40.
Oh, okay. Perfect. It is beautiful outside.
Thank you, Princess Zelda.
Hello, hello.
So this couple walked in right in front right now with the white hats, have Blues Brothers shirts on.
Oh, man, biggest fans.
People. Oh, and the hats are Blues Brothers also. Blues Brothers is one of my all-time favorite films. I could turn that on just about any time of day and listen to the music and enjoy it.
I like Blues Brothers 2000.
Oh, please.
Hey, it's a classic.
The soundtrack was very decent, but the problem with that film is they could never recapture the first one. And I think when, because it was supposed to be Jim Belushi was supposed to be playing in it, and then what's his name? The guy from Roseanne, John Goodman. He was supposed to be the third brother, not the random, little kid that was in there. We got some time, thankfully. I was looking at the time. We definitely don't want to try to go over that hour mark again.
You're right. Zelda, I don't think we're going to go on any rides today, unfortunately.
No, everything here at Universal, with the exception of Kodos and Krang, are mostly indoors.
Most of the stuff, if we were going to go on rides, it would just be us waiting in lines, because lines are pretty hefty.
when the show starts, I'll move up a little bit more.
Okay.
And then we'll probably enjoy it. And actually, I'll sit here and do this until the Blues Brothers actually decide they want to show up, and then move out, because that's sun out there. I know we're going to get tagged.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we just keep on talking.
Keep on talking.
Is it 2:40 yet?
It is. No water show today, Tammy.
No, at some point I want to go over here and see the Olympics opening that they've added to the water show. But
Oh, yeah. It looks really neat.
anything to add to that water show, I think, is a plus, because while it has some great technology and it's World of Color, or it's as close to World of Color as we can get out here, it is just a commercial for everything I just did my entire day here at Universal.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Blues Brothers.
I know. They just pulled the A-frame and pulled down the chain, so we should have somebody coming out through that door any second.
You're like, no more music.
I know. Okay, we just got the thumbs up from the team member. And a hush falls over the crowd.
You guys ready for the Blues Brothers? Say yeah! Alright, be a good crowd. Spread out, you guys can dance it if you want. Come on over to this side of the street. This is where the party's happening. Jake's and Ellen.
What party are you talking about? What is going on out here?
Here comes Mabel. Everybody say hi, Mabel!
Hi,
Hi, everybody. It's nice to see you folks. Welcome all of you to the middle. Great church, you guys. Welcome to the middle of the
Those
street.
are the Blues Brothers
I'll
fans.
tell you why.
See the sign above your head, the Blues Brothers.
Let me
Jake
tell
and
you
Ellen.
about the Blues Brothers. Jake and Elwood owe me money, Jazz. You need to think. Running around with no troublemakers. Booyah! Come on, Jake. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody put your hands together, baby. Something like this. You better think. Think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah. Think. Let your mind go like that.
We're gonna get shut down. We might as well get shut down.
Let's go way back when. I didn't even know Jazz could have been too much more than 10. I ain't no psychiatrist, but ain't no doctor with degrees. Honey, it don't take a high Q. I see what you're doing to me. Stop and think what you're trying to do to me. Yeah. Think, sing with me. We got to be free with singing freedom. 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 Yeah, freedom. People walking around every day playing games and chasing scores, trying to make other people lose their mind. But you don't lose. Oh, think what it's trying to do to me. Come on, y'all. Think, yeah. We got to be free, Jazzy. You need me. I need you. Double Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't know, this is an audience participation show. Sing it. Come on. Go. Freedom.
Sing it, Jeremiah.
Freedom.
No.
I'm a high alto. Hey, think about it. You think about it. Bring up me to that. I answer him what I want. Thought I was going to change, but I'm not. If it keeps doing things
Woo!
Thanks, everybody. Get my money tablet.
Oh, here they come. Whoa! Hello, Michael.
Put those hands together and make some noise.
Come on, brother. Yeah. Everybody get your hands up right now. Bring in the beat for me. Come on.
You got your hands up, Jeremiah?
One of them at least.
Thank God.
Keep it to your eyes and got the feet on the floor. We're throwing people out there on the door. Let me hear you, baby. I know what you got. You better take it easy. This place is hot. So good, baby. So good, baby. Yeah. Give me some love. Give me some love.
Sounds like Elwood's mic isn't on.
Give me some love. When I'm feeling so good, everything is set right. Better take it easy. The place is
As our time starts to wind down, we'll head away from the
Yeah. They do such a good job.
Yeah. Looks like Revenge of the Mummy is down. Was
Oh,
down.
yeah, it doesn't look like it's operating. Yeah, especially with that line being empty like that.
They're kind of sending people in, but I don't see any of the wait times or anything.
Yeah. No, I love the Blues Brothers.
Let's see if we can go through the Jurassic World Tribute store. That I don't know how we will do.
Yeah, we got about 12 minutes before it's an hour.
Yeah. So we'll head in there and see what we can do. Because this store, out of all the tribute stores they've done in the past, this one is the most recent. And it's very good.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Oh, and it's nice and very cool in here.
Air condition. Brought to you by InGen.
Yep. See, I want signs like this.
Hello, Jimmy. And hello.
Wow. Last time I was in here, I couldn't even walk around. It was so busy.
Oh, wow, yeah. It's nice to have it open like that.
So here's some of the stuff you can do. Specifically here, they have these metal signs that you can customize. And, of course, they have phone cases. And then they have the island map with Isla Nublar. And then Velocicoaster going. One of the things that I will be purchasing at some point, just not on a day like today where I won't make it out of here without it melting.
Yes.
The T-Rex Moldorama that just happens to be purple, which I swear somebody was laughing their head off and like, let's make a purple T-Rex. Universal is still selling their masks at $8 each, but buy 3 and get 20. Where
Oh,
Disney
interesting.
right now has changed all of theirs to buy one get one free.
Yeah.
Here, this is a fun little screen. I want to figure it out. I don't know if this was created before the pandemic was planned or after, but it's a great bag.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they have the different candles, which have become really popular. Different smells, but by far, that candle right there is my favorite, the churro.
Churro. Yeah, and that's a third-party company. Is it a local company that's here?
I think so, because they've been working with Universal for a while. I can't. It's the magic candle, and I'm trying to find.
Yeah.
There we go. There's
Magic Candle Company. I don't know.
Yeah, and they all smell really good. They last a while. They actually have wood wicks, so it's not just a quick one and done. Some of the jewelry. You need your Raptor tooth. So this is the control room. And then we go out into the Raptor paddock.
We got 7 minutes, so let's see how these Raptors are looking.
Pretty scared stiff. But I do love this line of stuff, the more vacation-y, the
Oh, that
flowery.
is cool.
Yeah, they've got some great stuff. So this is the Raptor Pack area.
Yeah, it's a cool store, Tammy. They did such a good job of the theming.
Yeah. And now we walk towards the visitor center, which is my favorite room because it's the Jurassic Park room.
It's the OG one.
Yeah, and you can kind of hear they're playing the Jurassic Park theme that's featured at the end of the original film when they're flying, of just the piano playing it. Of course, that wouldn't be frightening to wake up to.
Good morning. Made you waffles.
Yeah, this one, because it's designed after the original visitor center, has the mural. It has some great little props. Also has probably the best air conditioning.
Love it. Barbasol can and everything.
Yeah. The map. The cane, of course. So this is the shirt that I will buy at some point.
Mr. DNA.
And I love yellow shirts, so that just screamed at me. Oh, wait. Oh, this, I'm not buying any of these for anybody, but they have them here, everybody.
Is that a lounge fly or something?
Yep, but look at this.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I think it's the lounge flyers. I know this has been one of the popular ones. And then, of course, they have it's the Pop Funko.
Oh, Pop, yeah. It looked like a Pop.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Nice little compy here.
Aw.
They're so cute. They'll just eat you to death. And then, they have the hatchery
Then they got the second Moldorama over there.
Yep, and there's the storage for the embryos. Some more of the props, and then bingo, Dino DNA.
So cool. I love those.
Brachiosaur, Brontosaur, Ultrasaur, whatever you want to call it. They're all a saur.
Gentle giants.
This is not one of the Triceratops from the old Triceratops encounter, no matter what anybody says. This is just a static figure. And the old Triceratops were much larger than that. Some great food. This is one of those fun ones.
Yes, the fossilized amber. So cool. Have you had any of the food yet?
I have not. This is actually the first time I've been in here when the line hasn't been out the door. I'm thinking about getting the fossilized amber, but we'll see when I get out of here.
Yeah.
And then
The problem is,
chocolate
you don't want it
eggs.
to melt with these chocolate eggs. Like, so cool, though. Well, you got 2 minutes.
Well, that's perfect because we will focus on the travel posters, which I would love to buy.
Sell them, Universal, please.
I know. Especially the River Adventure one. Train it on fires. And then the man that started it all. To all who come to this happy place, get ready to get eaten. I am John Hammond. Yeah, I don't know where this came from. Like, I would... Oh, I'm sorry. Guess I know where this came from.
Green used.
Yeah, that needs to be put, like, somewhere over in Jurassic.
That's
Okay.
so cool.
So let's just kind of look down this way. Sadly, Jimmy Fallon will be in the shot, but hey.
Oh, there's people going down to the subway there.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
awesome.
shaded and somewhat cooler. So there we go, folks. We hope you enjoyed your tour of Universal Studios, Florida.
Yeah,
Ride
thank you
the
very
boat.
much, Jeremiah.
Problem. I'm glad we could do this. I know next week I will be visiting Epcot and Disney's Animal Kingdom at some point during the week. I couldn't give you the exact days. It's Friday, so do we have anything else going on today?
Oh gosh, nothing else today, but we are going to be starting coverage of the Tribeca Film Festival. So if you guys are interested in that, we'll have something about that coming up. There's coverage of different stuff coming.
Yeah,
But
that's
thank God.
Alex at his best.
That will be Alex. Alex will be covering that. And then we got E3 going on, so we may have some Avengers news coming out of that. But thanks everyone for joining us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe as well. And check out laughingplace.com. We'll have a bunch of news on there later on.
Bye,
Take care,
everybody.
everyone. Bye.